Picture this: an earthquake strikes an unsuspecting school. Panic erupts as students scatter in fear, overwhelmed and unsure of what steps to take. Sadly, this is not an uncommon scene in a highly disaster prone country like India, ranking among the world's worst due to its unique geoclimatic and socioeconomic conditions. Good wishes, everyone. I am Sakshi Pandit, the lead of team Chaos and Co, and my teammates are Sanskriti Chaturvedi, Sangamitra, Sarthak Shukla, Satyam Singh, and Sanskar Jaiswal. Our problem statement addresses the serious challenge which I have just described. India's schools and colleges are not ready to face the imminent disasters. The key issues and concerns are: guidelines exist, but they remain on paper. There is no structured disaster education integrated into the curriculum. Drills and awareness programs are rare, uncoordinated, and ineffective. This problem affects not only schools and colleges, but parents, administrators, and entire communities. Tackling it is critical to build a disaster resilient society. The lessons learned could prevent much bigger disasters and loss of life and property. Now that we have understood the problem and its impact, let's talk about the proposed solution. The title of our solution is Eucatastrophe, a term coined by J.R.R. Tolkien that means a sudden, positive, and unexpected turn of events. Basically, a happy ending. What will our project do? Firstly, it will teach the users about all kind of disasters like earthquakes, floods, fires, and even biological disasters like the COVID-19. Our site will allow them to familiarize themselves with following concepts: identification signs, warnings, the disaster response, and preparation of an emergency kit for various disasters. The most important part is that we make learning fun, like a game. Users can try virtual safety drills, take quizzes, and even gather trivia. The flow of our content, specifically quizzes, ranges from awareness, preparedness, response to real life scenarios, which aligns with global disaster education standards. A site with major focus on educational purpose and immersive experience for the students is what we aim to achieve.
Our technical approach follows a structured timeline for building an interactive disaster planning platform. We begin with requirement analysis to identify scope and user needs. Next, module planning defines key features. Then comes UI UX design and front-end development, creating a clean, responsive interface. Simultaneously, back-end development integrates Python and databases for a scalable system. Gamification logic keeps learners motivated through leaderboards and scoring, followed by quiz and content mode creation with disaster specific scenarios. For front-end development in Eucatastrophe, we begin with HTML and CSS. Later adding JavaScript, Python powers the backend. Frameworks include Django and APIs like live location tracking for user-specific updates and modules. The hardware used for developing this project is shown in the current slide. Now the feasibility of our project. Technically, it's a robust built with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Python with easy hosting. Economically, it's cost efficient using open source tools and free platforms. Operationally, the student-friendly interface ensures adoption. Time-wise, it can be built quickly, ensuring timely SIH delivery. Overall, our solution is technically feasible, economical, and user-friendly and time efficient. We also considered challenges and solutions like constant updates on emergencies may be tough but manageable with a content management system and scheduled reviews. Other challenges may arise, but our team's dedication ensures a strong, low cost, and quick to implement solution practical for real world and use in schools and colleges.
Now that we know the project is feasible and affordable, let's talk about what it delivers. Socially, it builds awareness and preparedness. Students learn the warning signs and practice the right steps so they respond calmly, not in panic. It also strengthens whole communities because when everyone knows what to do, they can help each other in a crisis. Economically, good preparedness means less damage to buildings and infrastructure, and a faster recovery after disaster, saving both money and time. Environmentally, our modules encourage simple, sustainable habits like protecting rivers and forests that naturally reduce disaster impact, while also building long term climate resilience. In short, better awareness leads to quicker response, lower losses, and a healthier environment. Our platform turns learning into real world safety, savings, and sustainability.
Here is the landing page of our website, Eucatastrophe, below which we have attached link to emergency situations, quick resources, community, and other important things. Below are the social links of Eucatastrophe, which will help the users to engage with Eucatastrophe on social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Users can get started by either logging in or registering to the website, after which they will get a full access to modules, quizzes, and leaderboards. The home page contains modules having extensive detailings on a particular disaster along with quizzes to test knowledge. After quizzes, the users will be redirected to leaderboard where they can track their progress.
In order to build Eucatastrophe, we've extensively reviewed recent research and existing disaster preparedness platforms to design a truly effective and engaging system. The references on the slide highlight the strategic use of gamification and user engagement to enhance disaster education and preparedness. We've incorporated the insights from these studies so as to ensure the uniqueness of our platform and captivate the audience. Because given the market saturation with new ideas popping up every second, what differentiates us from the rest is indeed significant. Now, the existing platforms with similar themes are Sachet, an effort by the government, Take It Serious Game by CTLL, School Safety App by Himachal Pradesh State Disaster Management Authority. While these platforms provide specific features which aid in disaster preparedness, they lack interactive learning, realism, and comprehensive awareness features. The school safety app is even region restricted in its services. Other platforms like Globaloria and GameApp are not disaster specific and difficult to access for general users despite their gamified features. Our solution will combine the best of these worlds, filling the cons of one with pros of others. It is an integrated platform which will provide users with virtual and realistic safety drills, fully gamified learning experience with points, levels, and badges, region specific real time alerts and news, AI powered chatbot for emergency advice, and even voice user interface, offline accessible modules and quizzes, comprehensive coverage for all disasters. Eucatastrophe will unite learning, engagement, and real time support to prepare users for disaster response effectively and confidently. I hope that you share our excitement about the potential of Eucatastrophe to make a real difference. Thank you for your attention.